friends, fans, haters, hello. Oh, my lipstick's a little bit off. I just got back from work. I had a pretty busy day. We had a few interviews and I felt very like official, so a little bit more dressed up than my usual. But just got a package from RYDERWEAR that I thought I'd open up with you guys because I have no idea what it is. Usually with RYDERWEAR, like I put in my athlete orders, so I get to like pick out everything myself. So I was like, I got a tracking thing, like email the other day, and I was like, what the heck is this? So it feels kind of thick, so I figured let's open it together because it could be a little bit of a fun surprise for all parties involved. Like, it feels a bit bulky. I don't know. It's something I'm allowed to show you too. Like, watch I do all this and then it's something I can't show you. That'd be so annoying. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my goodness. Evolution high-waisted scrunch shorts? What? Are we kidding? Look at that pattern. What? I love that racing stripe detail. Oh my goodness. I'm hoping they got me everything in a large. I'm usually a large in everything from RYDERWEAR. Oh, am I an influencer? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is gorgeous. Are we kidding? One thing I always love about RYDERWEAR things, they're not crazy in your face with the branding. So we only have like a little bit of the fire symbol, like logo in the corner here. And in the back, it's like a tonal branding. Oh my goodness. Leggings. So this would be shorts and leggings. Oh my gosh. It's like Christmas. Oh my goodness. Oh, the material is really nice too. Ooh, and nice and like this is just the ankle, but like, I mean, look at that stretch. I love that the way the waist like tapers too. I feel like, I don't know if you can see it very well, but it does like scoop up and taper a little bit after the seam. I'm like overwhelmed. I'm so excited, but overwhelmed so much. What the heck? This is beautiful. It's like a cherry chocolate. Like it's definitely obviously a brown, but it's got a little hint of that cherry chocolate. Okay, so this is the exact same bra, so same style bra. I like that it's nice and simple, like a scoop, and it's not too low of a V, hopefully. The straps are adjustable as well, which will help you, you know, hoist them in a little bit more. Oh my gosh. Guys, I've been loving green so much lately too, and look at that. This will go so well with the naked green that they have. They have like it's kind of like an evergreenish color. And I love that this one, it's a little bit more, if you're not super into like the out there cheetah patterns, this one's, because it's tonal, it's so much more like nonchalant. And again, tonal branding. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay, so again, leggings and shorts. Oh wow, oh wow. Oh, I am so obsessed. Oh, and this is a jacket? Evolution half zip sweater. Are we kidding me? Oh, it's so soft. I love this detailing too. That's nice. And the zip looks like comes it right. All right, so starting with the green set, I mean, I think we can all agree this color is stunning. It is such a gorgeous color. I mean, I don't even know what to say. So I did actually just wear this to the gym as well. So this is definitely a little bit more tested within this set specifically. The waistband is nice and high and like flattering. As you can see, it's like a nice, sits on a nice place on me. I will say it's not necessarily the most compressive, like it is, but it's not like gonna really suck you in a lot, which I do kind of like because then you also are not necessarily gonna have like the pudge push out that sometimes you can have when a waistband is too compressive. The top for me, I mean, as we can see, definitely a bit booby. I did end up feeling comfortable enough to take my sweater off at the gym, but I definitely felt like I was pulling it up a little bit more. It does have adjustable straps, so you can kind of get a little bit more hoist in them. I will say the straps are like kind of thick, so it was a little bit difficult, but then like once you do get it adjusted, they stay pretty in place, which is really great. There are cup pads in this, and I do feel like RYDERWEAR's cup pads in their bras are pretty like thick. So if you want to take those out, I mean, the material is nice and thick as well, so I think that will also give you a little bit more space in the cup area. I definitely would say if you are a little bit chestier, possibly size up. I have a large, and I'm not sure for me personally the way like my anatomy is. If I sized up, I'd be a little bit nervous about this bottom band possibly being too loose, but I will say it is definitely pretty thick and does have a decent amount of elastic, so it is really scooping under my boobs. So you might be able to size up and not have this bottom band be too loose, which will hopefully then give you a little bit more space in the cups. But again, I'm wearing a large. I also love that it has this stripe detail, and the stripe detail is tonal as well, so it's not too in your face, but it's kind of just a nice like texture difference, if that makes sense. And the length, on me, they're kind of fitting a little bit more like a 7/8, but I will say that bottom ankle elastic is not super tight, so I do think that they could probably fall down a little bit lower than 7/8 to like more of a full length, but then you might have a little bit of extra room in that ankle space. It does also have a lovely scrunch brum to kind of really help get some of that extra glute isolation. You can actually kind of still see the scrunch too, because it is all the way up, and it is an internal scrunch, which I love. So on the shorts, I'll show you here, like it is like a literal elastic, but it's on the inside. So from the outside, you can't really see it, like it will just look scrunched, but I feel like it's not as like as noticeable as say like the Gymshark scrunch for like their camo and animal print leggings. One thing that I have noticed though is that within the scrunch, it doesn't actually go down the entire seam, so it kind of stops right before like the crotch pad, I don't know what to call it, which I can kind of see a little bit of how it affects the scrunch. So the scrunch kind of stops like mid glute, like around here, so it doesn't scrunch all the way like under. I think obviously it still makes your glutes look pretty nice, but I think if like you had that extra inch of elastic, I think you would have even more like glute separation without having to like hoist them up your cracked, if that makes sense. I say pretty confidently the shorts are essentially exactly like the leggings, just shorts, in terms of like the elastic and support and everything like that. Still really nice. I do feel like these ones maybe have a little bit more compression, but that could be because I just wore the leggings to the gym, so they might stretch out a little bit with like sweat, where these ones I have not worn besides trying on to take a picture for the gram. Same thing with the butt scrunch, really flattering. I think I can confidently say this range might be my favorite range of RYDERWEAR shorts I've ever tried. The length, you guys know if you've been here before, I like a solid mid-leg short. Too long and I look like meh, and too short and everything's hanging out. These are the perfect length on me, and I don't really foresee them rolling up. This bottom elastic is tight enough where it's going to keep me in place, but not too tight where I'm going to get crazy snossaging. I do have a little bit of like thigh squeezing right there, but not enough where I'm like uncomfy, just enough that's going to keep it in place for me. I just want to pause before I put the brown top on because I didn't think I'd be able to like mix and match the colors necessarily because of the leopard print, because like print and print, but I think because the green is a tonal print, I think this looks pretty good. All right. I do think the colors in general will go nice together, but I definitely, like I said, I was nervous about the print, but like obviously the like crop sweater will look super cute. I mean, this green and brown together go gloriously, but like honestly, the print on print's not too bad. This brown is just so beautiful. It is like almost like a, it does have a little bit of a hint of red to it, so it's kind of closer to like a cherry chocolate brown, like, or like a mocha maybe. It's one of those colors I feel like will look really great on everyone, but especially if you got a little melanin like I do. Sheesh! I mean, come on. So gorgeous. I don't really see any differences within the brown set and the green set. I know sometimes with brands with like different colors, you can kind of see one color be a little bit tighter, one a little bit looser. I don't really think I feel any of that with this. I don't have the straps adjusted like I did with the green one, but I mean, come on. Again, just kind of showing you the mix and match, what it kind of looks like. I'm not sure how much I like this mix and match. I might like it better with the green because the green's more of a tonal mix and match. I feel like you can still get away with it. I just feel like it's probably something I wouldn't really reach for like this combo, but I don't know actually. Maybe. This is like outside my comfort zone because I just don't ever wear white. I think growing up, like I was always told that like white's not like very flattering on your figure, blah, 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 like black slimming, white's the opposite, things like that. And so I just never reached for white. And plus like I'm brown skin can show through white a little bit differently, things like that. But when I tell you, I think this is my favorite set of these colors. It's gorgeous. Imagine me in the summer, tan, golden tan, when my hair turns a little bit like ginge. If you don't know, my hair turns kind of ginge in the summer. Fun fact. Oh my days, are we kidding? Are we kidding? I love this set so much. It's literally the exact same as everything else, but I think this color just, ooh, it just hits a little different. Exact same fit for everything. Obviously with the white, you want to just double check that swap proof, and obviously it is. I think also because of the pattern, it's also going to be more squat proof anyways. And the fabric is very thick, which is nice as well. So again, you're not really going to risk that kind of like sheerness even, at least in my experience so far. I mean, yeah, I can't see anything, which is great. It's just so good. One thing I haven't mentioned as well, all of these pieces do have a front seam, but one in the gym didn't have any sort of camel toe or anything like that. I think like the seam is a flat lock seam, so it's not one that like has a ridge, it's like flat, if that makes sense. So I do think that helps because it's not like digging in, it just lays very nicely. If you don't know what a flat lock seam is, this is what it is. Like as you can tell, it's flat all the way across. I think you can kind of see, I hope the light's okay, but it doesn't like stick out, or say on the glute, it does actually have a stick out kind of seam. Yes, it's partially because of the scrunch, but even down at the bottom, you can see it like points into your crack. But that's what we want, because we want to separate those cheeks, you and her. And this is the Evolution half zip sweater. Everything I've tried on is a large except for this. They sent me an extra large. I probably could still do with a large and be content, but I personally do like when things are a little bit more like baggy in the arms. I don't always love when, you know, every single thing is super tight. I personally like to layer things, so I'll have like, yeah, tight stuff underneath, but then something baggier and warmer up top. That way, you know, when I'm warming up, it's great. I just love the details of this, like these seam like details that kind of match these racing stripes, that kind of match these racing stripes on the side. It does zip, and I think that's quite flattering of a look. I think my only qualm is that when it's unzipped, it still kind of really just stays, and the way it's hitting me, as you can see, like this is kind of hitting my neck, so I'm trying to flip it and kind of like roll it to see how it looks, and I think it does actually look pretty okay. The tag isn't showing in the back. Hope you can see. The tag doesn't show in the back when you do that, which is really great. So I think if you have a longer neck, you can still probably keep it flipped up. I kind of have like an average length neck, I think. I don't know. The sleeves are a little bit of a balloon sleeve as well, and it does have a dropped like armpit maybe. know? But it's not like up in your armpit, it is dropped, so you do have like that extra space. I do love the length of the extra large on me. It does hit really nicely, and I do think, again, if you do have a bigger chest, you might want to size up, because if I did have this in a large, I would lose length, because that's how that works. But if you do want it a little bit longer, then again, sizing up, you're obviously going to be a little bit bigger overall, but also gain some space in that length. This collection actually comes in 5 colors, so the 3 we obviously saw today, the brown, the green, and the white. But then there also is a black, which is definitely more like a tonal pattern. So if you're not someone who's super crazy or comfortable wearing like out there patterns, I definitely would recommend the green or the black, because they are, again, this like tonal pattern where it's a little bit more nonchalant. And then there also is a light pink color also, but I don't have that one. Obviously, I would have shown you guys. Like I said, I got a large in everything except for the sweater. And I do think for me, I'm pretty comfortable in that size. For my top, I possibly could go for an extra large to give myself some more space, but I think the way I've adjusted the straps, I think I'll be okay still with just the large. And that's really it for this review. I hope you guys like it. This collection is actually launching Sunday, February 27th. I believe that's the date. So it actually will be live by the time this video goes up, so definitely feel free and shop. And if you do, you can use my athlete code ERICAH to save you 10%. That does always work on the website, and it will work even on sale items also. I'll leave my discount code as well as my support link in the description box below, and if you do choose to use it, thank you so much. Please let me know, either comment down below or tag me on Instagram in your items or your order. Because one, it just makes me so happy, and I always want to see, like, I want to hype you guys up and support you guys when you're looking like fierce friggin' queens in the gym. So definitely make sure to let me know if you do use my code, also so I can thank you. But that is it for me. If any questions about the items, definitely leave a question in the comments below or message me on Instagram. And besides that, I'll catch you guys next video. Thank you so much. Goodbye.